had a little bit of trouble in the last couple times trying to upload some videos. They just got stuck, and I have no idea why. So I couldn't get them to go past like 50 megabytes, and so I decided we'll just do a live one. We'll make it real quick and simple, no questions or anything like that. This is a real quick state of the fleet here, as of what is it, October of 2021. Welcome everybody. This is Dog Bus, the 2004 Xterra that I purchased back about a month and a half ago. The only thing I've done to this thing so far is new tires, new wheels. These wheels are from the junkyard off the Frontier, and the tires are BF Goodrich Rugged Terrain TAs. They're 31 10.5s. I did run new brake lines from the master cylinder back to the rear axle, new rear shocks, and new rear sway bar links, and I got the stereo system functioning. It passed inspection. The check engine light is on. The intake air temperature sensor has failed, but I'm just going to get a new one eventually. But since it passed inspection, I don't care. All right, so that's all I got about that truck. It's awesome. I've put less than 1,000 miles on it, but it's been good. The dogs really like it, so I'm happy with that. We're going to go in the barn here real quick, and I'm going to show you what we did to the green truck. So it's prepared. All right, so green truck, my 1995 Autocross hard body. The only thing I've done to it this year besides drive it is swapped out the 2-inch rear lower end blocks to 3-inch blocks, and it gives it a little bit more sporty look, brings that ass end down another inch, and it actually handles still pretty good, I think. And I don't have to do anything with shocks. I think the shocks are still good. We got the Monomax shocks in the back. And just the junkyard shifter knob that I got for $1. That's green. It's aluminum. And for $1 and green and aluminum, I'll take it. So that's everything that's been done to the green truck this year. And I've just been enjoying it, but so much rain this year that it's just been sitting in the barn. Here's the big news though, besides having lights and power in the barn now. I bought a Infiniti G37X. It's a 2010. It is an all-wheel drive unit, 3.7 liters of Nissan power. So keep an eye on the dogs here because they like to wander. This is a mechanic special. It's got a bad cat, so it's got an 0420 code. It's also got EVAP code, and it's got traction control that comes and goes as it wants. I think it needs brakes. That was one of the things that the dealer that told the original owners it needed was brakes. They also told them that it needed a transmission because of the automatic traction control. These things don't need transmissions. I drove it. It shifts and drives and shifts fine. It just won't pass inspection. It won't pass New York State inspection as is. So they sold it to me for what the dealership was going to give it to or give for it, which was next to nothing. It's got about 230,000 miles on it. It was owned by one owner. It was a doctor. It's a family member, and you know, aside from some scratches, some dings and what have you, the car is actually in extremely good shape. There's the other dog. Come here. Come here. Let everybody see you. Come here, Goof. There you go. That's Jet. Everybody knows Jet on the channel. That's Jet. That's Benny. But yeah, so you can see there's some scuffing. It's not dented, it's just, I don't know. My plan is to just put some tires and brakes on this thing and run it in F-stock autocross. It's going to be a dedicated autocross car. I'm probably never even going to register it. I might, I don't know. But for right now, it's just fine as a autocross car that just gets beat on weekly. It's got a 3.7 liter V6, same as the 370Z. And that was in the sedan. It's putting out about 300, well, from the factory it was putting out about 328 horsepower. Mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission with manual shift control. This does not have the flappy paddles on the steering wheel, which is fine. I'd rather bump shift than paddle shift anyways, because when you're steering in autocross, you don't want, the steering wheel's never going to be straight enough for you to grab the paddles, so I'd rather have that. But there you go. That's the latest addition to the Nissan fleet. And they just keep coming. Come here. Jet, come here. This dog likes to wander. My next plan is to actually have a fence installed in this house because I don't want them to wander. Everybody knows LaRouge. This poor thing, rusted frame. Yeah, just waiting to see what its final destination is going to be. I don't really know. I haven't even touched it at all this year. All I've done is pick it up with the tractor a couple times and move it out of the way. And here's Patches. Patches is pretty much ready to go. The exhaust system is on it. I just need to do some welds to just make sure it doesn't fall apart. Frame is getting a little bit crusty back in there, but I don't know. I haven't even touched this truck since May when I rolled it out of the shop. So it's got the head gasket is done, timing chain is done, exhaust is done. I just need to bleed the brakes and weld it up a little bit and then just finish putting the sheet metal on, and this one is back in service. This will just be taking trash to the dump and taking scrap to the scrap yard. So, and Pathfinder pickup, Double Dare. I'm ordering the battery cable today, so I should have about 30 feet of 1/0 cable by Friday, and then this Saturday I'll start running that from the back of the truck forward and figuring out what I'm going to need to get the power to the starter. And then you guys can check all that out. So, all right, well, that is the state of the fleet as it sits today in October of 2021. I don't think I'm doing too bad here. Lots of turds, lots of things to do. This one's been awesome. The dogs love it. They just hop right in the back hatch and we just go places and just enjoy life. So this one will be for thrashing on weekends, and then green inside the barn. That's for nice days going to get ice cream. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you want to see in the comments. I'll make more videos. Just viewer requests. We're a couple subs away from 3,500, and when that happens I will be like just mind blown. So awesome. All right, you guys and ladies, take it easy, and thanks for tuning in. See ya.